Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. WWE is currently peaking in its prime under the umbrella of TKO Group and Triple H creative control. The King of Kings enjoys major powers as TCO, including deciding who gets the push on weekly TV and who gets pushed for their actions. Interestingly, the game might use his authority to strip top Raw superstars of their titles for breaking a long-standing rule of the company. Some long-standing rules have been followed religiously for years to maintain order within the company. Triple H may keep the tradition going and enforce WWE's 30-day title defense rule, which has seemingly been violated by the women's tag team champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, as the Miracle Kid hasn't returned on the latest edition of the Red brand despite being advertised. It will be 30 days in 2 days since Morgan hasn't appeared on television, and the tag titles have not been defended. For those unaware, the 30-day title defense says that a champion, unless injured, must defend their WWE title every 30 days or they will be stripped. In Liv and Raquel's case, both stars are fit, and the rule applies to them. In a shocking twist, Adam Pearce could let the Judgment Day know that they are set to strip Morgan and Rodriguez of their championships, as they haven't defended them in a month, which is also holding up the division. This twist may pave the way for Roxanne Perez, as Finn Balor could convince Raquel to defend the title with her as Morgan's substitute, creating a future betrayal angle within the Judgment Day. The latest Raw episode saw Balor pitch the former NXT Women's Champion as the newest member of the family, and even Dirty Dom was impressed. WWE veteran criticizes Triple H for poor booking. Lately, WWE's CCO, Triple H, and his entire creative team are on the radar of fans and experts for weak booking decisions and delivering poor shows with similar plots. Former WWE writer Vince Russo also shared his thoughts on the promotion's current status. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Brodown, Russo stated that despite having top people like Triple H, Road Dogg, Paul Heyman, Shawn Michaels, and more, the Stamford-based promotion is still struggling to deliver an engaging show. It will be interesting to see how the Judgment Day saga unfolds with so much happening, and whether it will help WWE and boost the fan engagement in weekly shows. Nayan is a WWE news and features writer at Sportskeeda Wrestling. After completing his bachelor's degree in mass communication from Potter International, he began working as a YouTube script writer. Nayan then transitioned to Pinkfilla as a combat sports writer. He gained valuable experience there before finally coming under the banner of Sportskeeda. Within 1.5 years, Nayan has written over 1,000 articles, interviewed MFN promotion owners, and conducted a Twitter campaign that gained over 50 retweets and more. He puts fact-checking and mindful journalism above everything by applying a 3-check method, where he tries to verify reports from reliable sources and cross-check whether other major publications have covered them. Looking back at his association with pro wrestling, Nayan recalls being hooked on the sport after watching Shawn Michaels vs. The Undertaker at WrestleMania 24. Since then, the product has been an inseparable part of his life. Apart from the Heartbreak Kid being Nayan's favorite wrestler for his confidence and charisma, he is also a fan of Brock Lesnar due to the Beast's "work speaks louder than words" attitude. Triple H has suddenly stripped top WWE stars of their titles for breaking long-standing rule, exploring the possibility. Since assuming creative control of WWE, Triple H has emphasized respect for tradition, professionalism, and consistency in storytelling. This shift from the Vince McMahon era unpredictability has generally pleased fans and talent alike. However, the question now looming is, could Triple H actually strip top WWE champions of their titles for breaking a long-standing rule? This scenario might sound far-fetched, but recent developments and backstage tensions have led many to wonder whether the game is willing to make a dramatic example out of some of WWE's biggest names to preserve order, discipline, and legacy. Let's break down the reasoning behind such a possibility, what the rule in question might be, who could be affected, and the potential consequences for the WWE landscape. A return to old-school discipline? Triple H is no stranger to upholding wrestling tradition. As both a performer and an executive, he's long supported the idea that championship gold should be earned, respected, and defended under consistent conditions. This includes honoring commitments to appearances, showing up for scheduled defenses, maintaining character integrity, and refraining from unsanctioned or unprofessional behavior outside the ring. In past decades, WWE had unspoken, and sometimes spoken, codes. Champions should appear regularly on television, defend their titles within 30 days, and be reliable representatives of the company. While modern WWE has become more lenient with these rules, particularly for part-time champions like Roman Reigns, there's a sense among fans that Triple H might bring back some of that old-school discipline, especially if stars start pushing the boundaries too far. What rule might have been broken? While there's no confirmation from WWE officials, backstage reports and speculation suggest that a major rule that could be at the center of this controversy is the no-showing or missing title defenses without legitimate reason. Under Triple H, the focus has returned to making championships feel prestigious. This means titles can't be held hostage by champions who disappear from TV or duck title defenses. In recent weeks, murmurs from within the WWE universe and industry insiders have hinted that certain top champions may have failed to meet backstage expectations regarding scheduled appearances and storyline commitments. Other possible rules that might be in question include unauthorized social media conduct, going off script online, or leaking internal information. Refusal to follow creative direction. Wrestlers undermining booking plans or storylines for personal reasons. Violation of wellness or conduct policies. Issues related to substance use, conduct, or other backstage behavior. If any of these long-standing expectations were broken by title holders, Triple H may see stripping them of their belts as the only way to reinforce WWE's core values. Who might be affected? While no names have been officially confirmed, fan speculation points to a few major champions who could be under scrutiny. Roman Reigns. As undisputed WWE champion for over 1,000 days, Roman Reigns has rarely defended his title on weekly television. While this was acceptable under McMahon's reign, there's a sense that Triple H wants more active champions, especially as rising stars like Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa generate increasing fan interest. Reigns' extended absences may finally prompt action, especially if it's true that he turned down recent storyline opportunities. Rhea Ripley or Dominic Mysterio. If any members of Judgment Day were involved in backstage heat, creative disputes, or missed events, their status as champions could be reevaluated. Rhea Ripley, before her injury, had one of the most dominant reigns, but rumors have swirled about friction involving creative direction. Logan Paul. As United States champion, Logan Paul walks a fine line. While his appearances generate buzz, his part-time schedule and non-traditional wrestling background have sometimes raised eyebrows among full-time talent. If he's unable or unwilling to defend his title with regularity, Triple H might not hesitate to take the belt off him, especially with stars like Kevin Owens and LA Knight hungry for that spotlight. Precedent for stripping titles. Triple H and WWE have stripped champions before, though sparingly. Most notably, Sasha Banks and Naomi were stripped of the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships in 2022 after walking out of an event over creative differences. Finn Balor was forced to relinquish the Universal Championship due to injury just one day after winning it at SummerSlam 2016. Rob Van Dam was stripped after violating the WWE wellness policy. What's unique about the current situation is that any stripping of titles would likely be a disciplinary decision, not due to injury or illness. If done, it would mark a sharp and symbolic shift in Triple H's authority. The message Triple H could be sending. By enforcing consequences, Triple H would be sending a clear message. No one is bigger than the championship, and every title must be earned and upheld with integrity. This would likely resonate with WWE's locker room, many of whom have praised Triple H for giving opportunities to talent based on work ethic and performance rather than name value alone. It would also generate significant buzz with fans who have become increasingly vocal about wanting champions who actually show up. Stripping titles would also reintroduce unpredictability in the best way possible, sparking tournament arcs, surprise matches, and new contenders rising to prominence. Fan reaction, risk versus reward. Of course, stripping a beloved or high-profile champion comes with risks. Fans might rebel if the decision seems unfair or sudden, especially with major events like SummerSlam and Clash at the Castle on the horizon. Stripping Roman Reigns, for example, could divide the fan base. Some would cheer, while others would see it as a betrayal of his historic run. Still, Triple H has built enough goodwill to pull off a bold move like this if it serves the bigger picture. The reward? Refocused attention on championships as storytelling tools and symbols of excellence, not props held by stars for convenience. Final thoughts. Stripping top stars of their titles may sound drastic, but Triple H could very well be considering it as part of a broader cultural reset in WWE. With a renewed emphasis on respect, work ethic, and tradition, it wouldn't be surprising if a few title holders found themselves on the wrong side of that philosophy. While fans wait for confirmation, the tension surrounding this possibility adds an intriguing layer to WWE's ongoing evolution under Triple H's watch. Whether it's Roman Reigns, Logan Paul, or someone unexpected, the message is clear. If you can't honor the title, you won't hold the title, no matter who you are.